Hello, my friend. Welcome back. It's okay if you're not okay. You can still be loved. Okay, now let's go deeper today. Just a super quick reminder before we begin to really allow yourself to sink into your seat or your bed or wherever you may be. Just allow your body to relax. Close your eyes if it feels comfortable. And when you're ready, just bringing your awareness to your breath, feeling your chest rise and fall, noticing any tension in your body and allowing it to melt away as you exhale out, feeling your belly expanding and contracting, noticing any thoughts that may come through and just gently acknowledge them, and then redirecting your attention to your breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth, allowing your body to be completely relaxed. For about the next 5 minutes, I want to offer you some words of reflection. So just allowing yourself to fully surrender to this moment, in through the nose, out through the mouth, really embodying this present moment, in through the nose, out through the mouth, just resting here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And all you have to do is keep breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. You got this. Keep going. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Rest here. Allow yourself to truly be here right now. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just relaxing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Allowing your body to sink in deeper and deeper. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Allowing yourself to just completely surrender to this present moment. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Allow any remaining tension to melt away, in through the nose, out through the mouth, allowing yourself to feel completely relaxed, in through the nose, out through the mouth, completely relaxed. And there may be times where you're driving or you're doing something else where you can't actually fully close your eyes. So if you're driving, keeping your eyes open, looking straight ahead. If you're doing dishes, whatever it is that you're doing, just allowing your body to be fully relaxed and present to this moment. So, what I'd like to talk about tonight is forgiving yourself. We've probably heard that everything happens for a reason, but it can be difficult to accept that everything includes our mistakes and our regrets. We often wonder why bad things happen to good people or why certain choices were made that led us down a certain path. And sometimes we even blame ourselves for things that were out of our control. But in reality, nothing is ever wasted. Every experience, whether positive or negative, shapes us and leads us to where we are meant to be. Our pain can become our purpose. When we refuse to forgive ourselves, we are essentially saying that we don't believe we deserve to be happy or at peace because of what we've done or haven't done in the past. Maybe you feel guilty about saying the wrong thing, or maybe you feel shameful for not speaking up when you should have. Whatever it is, these feelings of guilt and shame can eat away at us, causing us to suffer unnecessarily. We hold ourselves to such high standards, which can be a good thing, but when we mess up, even by accident, it can cause us to feel like a failure. We ruminate over what we've done, wishing we could take it back. But dwelling in the past doesn't change anything. It simply keeps us stuck. Forgiving ourselves doesn't mean that we condone or justify our actions. It simply means that we acknowledge what has happened, learn from it, and move forward without the baggage of guilt and shame. When we learn to forgive ourselves, we're able to move forward with lightness in our hearts. We realize that we're only human and that everyone makes mistakes. We also learn that our mistakes do not define us and that we can still be worthy of love and happiness even if we've made mistakes in the past. One way to think of forgiveness is as a form of self compassion. When we're struggling with guilt or shame, it can be helpful to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a close friend who's going through a tough time. Asking ourselves how we would respond if a loved one came to us with a heavy heart and confessed their mistake can be a powerful way to approach the process of self forgiveness. By putting ourselves in someone else's shoes, we can often find it easier to be compassionate and understanding towards ourselves. Another way to think about forgiveness is as a way to break free from the cycle of suffering. When we hold on to guilt and shame, we're essentially choosing to keep ourselves stuck in the past. But when we forgive ourselves, we open the door to new possibilities and allow ourselves to move forward towards a brighter future. Think of it as a weight that's been lifted, and suddenly you have this newfound sense of freedom and lightness. This doesn't mean that we forget about the past, but it does mean that we choose not to let it hold us back. Learning to forgive ourselves is a journey, not a destination. It's a process that takes time and practice, but the rewards are immeasurable. When we're finally able to let go of our past mistakes and move forward with lightness in our hearts, we'll be amazed at what we're capable of achieving. We've already come so far. We've already done so much. We've overcome so many obstacles in our lives. We've learned from our mistakes and grown into stronger, wiser people because of them. Why would we want to stop now? Why would we want to hold ourselves back by dwelling in the past? Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep growing. Let's keep striving to be the best versions of ourselves. Let's keep learning and evolving. Let's keep moving forward. Some days will be harder than others. That's true. Some days will feel like giving up. Some days it will feel easier to just lie down and stay in bed instead of getting up and facing the world. But when those days come, let's remember that we're not alone. Let's reach out for help. Let's lean on our friends and loved ones for support. Let's remind ourselves of how far we've already come and all that we've already accomplished. Let's keep moving forward, my friend. Let's keep moving forward. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 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 You're always enough. 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 Rest now. Surrender to this moment, to this present moment. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Rest here. You did all the work today. 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 I hope you enjoyed this grounding exercise. Please let me know what you thought in the comments below. What grounding exercises have you found helpful in the past? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, please don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. I think they'll really enjoy it too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.